And I've got a lovely item here for you that to do with auction items of the rich and the famous in movies. Recently it was revealed that a watch worn by Sean Connery in Thunderball, the James Bond film, had been bought for £25 at a car boot sale.
£25, is that all?
25 quid, yeah.
But they didn't know.
Yes, but it was at a car boot sale.
No, yeah, it was the first watch, apparently. It was adapted by Q, and in the film it was also used as a Geiger counter. It's one of those clever things.
Well, next month, that watch will find its way under the hammer, along, hopefully not literally, but with a whole host of other pop culture memorabilia. And today we have got Nicolette Tomkinson from Christie's here to talk us through the watch and some of the other things that you've got.
All sorts of... Is that the watch
Nicolette. This is the watch, Nicolette, is it?
Hi, how are you?
What's so special about this now?
Well, I'm actually going to be telling you a little about each piece, and then I'm going to get you to guess the estimate. So I'm going to give you a few clues along the way. So what's really exciting about this is it's the first ever watch that was modified for use by James Bond and issued by Q. And in this case, it was the only one we believe that Sean Connery wore. So of all the Bonds, we love all the Bonds, but from a collecting point of view, Sean is the one. So really exciting.
That is really exciting.
And as you say, it's been fitted with a Geiger counter, so it was suitable for use underwater, so central to the plot of the film. Yeah.
Especially when you can place it on celluloid there as well. Okay.
Yeah.
So you want us to guess how much that's
I'm just going to tell you one more thing,
yes?
which is that it's the only one known. So often there'll be several made for the film, but in this case, it's unique.
I'm impressed by that. I'm impressed.
Right, I mean, a Breitling watch now would be £3 to £5 grand, and that's a James Bond one. It's a one-off. 25,000, no, 30,000.
30,000, okay.
I would think this particular one, Bond film, I think you might be looking more than that. Maybe closer to 50k.
Well, you're not bad. We would estimate this one at 40 to 60,000.
Thank you very much indeed. I think what you're saying is Eamon, you won. I think that's what you're saying.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, very good. Right, I can see
very
that.
Interested in this.
We should say this auction, this is at Christie's showroom, and there's going to be a preview of all these items from the 22nd of June. The auction itself's on the 26th of June.
What sort of people are you expecting?
Well, all
rich
kinds.
people.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. I mean, it's a huge range of estimates, and it's such a popular area that anyone can come in and look at them. That's the key thing. So, please, please encourage people to come in and have a look. But what's really exciting is this is Elizabeth Taylor's first wedding dress.
Her first. How many weddings did she have again?
She had 8.
8.
So this is the first one, but absolutely beautiful, as you can see.
My first impression of this is how tiny the waist is. Tiny.
It's actually only 20 inches, which is so tiny.
20 inches. I suppose this is in some way devalued from the point of view that there are a lot of these in circulation. Because she got married so often.
Not the one and only.
I think the key thing about this one is that it was actually designed by Helen Rose, and she was the amazing Hollywood costume designer, and it was a gift from MGM. So those two together, and if you look at the beading, you can see it took 15 people 3 months to make this.
Wow.
So it was designed not to be imitated in any way. And the other interesting thing is that she went on to design Grace Kelly's dress, which was the inspiration for Kate Middleton. So it's, in terms of fashion and film, it's a really significant piece.
OK, what do you think, Ruth?
Oh, I don't know. That's really hard.
I think because she's so famous, again, you've
really
captured this on film, you can date this. I think 50, 60, I think 70,000.
I think not that much. I'd go 40.
OK, well, we would estimate this one at 30 to 50,000.
30 to 50. Very good. That's one apiece.
One
apiece. One all. Very good. A lot of gloves.
Will that end up in a collection somewhere, do you think?
I mean, I think it's a museum piece, really, but who knows? We'll wait and see.
Yeah. OK, gloves. Lots of gloves.
Whose gloves have we
got?
Hollywood royalty, Marilyn Monroe this time. So
these are all hers?
These are all hers, all worn by her. The interesting pair, we've got a beautiful image in the catalogue of her meeting the Queen. So she's wearing this pair here, shaking the Queen's hand. So the combination here of the two, you've got the Queen and Marilyn Monroe.
Which pair was that here?
This one,
this
here.
suede.
But these are all sold together in one lot, so the estimate for this one would be for the collection.
They're in beautiful condition.
They are
obviously didn't wear them for very long.
She probably had a few,
And you're selling that as one lot?
One lot. So what would you guess for this one?
5k?
Fiver, I thought you were going to say.
No, 1,000 each. Maybe I'd say OK, I'll be generous. Let's say 10K for the lot.
I'd say 7.
So this one's quite difficult to predict, but we would put an estimate, an auction estimate on this one of 4,000 to 6,000.
Get in, Ruth.
Did I not say 5K?
No.
Are you sure?
You're very
Positive?
sure, because you changed your
I
mind.
think we'll run back the video
we
tape and check
can only
that.
take your final answer, can't we, Nicolette? Yes.
Right, now forget everything else.
Oh dear,
So
I'm worried now.
This could be your moment, Eamon.
This could be my moment. I'll tell you, this is really very special to me. This is my biggest hero in life. This is John Wayne. This is for the only film for which he won an Oscar in 1969, True Grit. And this is the eye patch he wore as Marshal Rooster Cogburn. What more can you tell me?
Well, it was interesting because he was very, very keen every morning and they had to be clean. And he was very particular about that. And interesting, this one's actually got a trace of the makeup still on it. So kind of part of the provenance of the piece.
Yeah.
I notice it's quite period-like as well. It's not just a bit of plastic or any sort of cloth or whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
What is it?
I think it's, you know, it's sort of the iconic object, isn't it, from that genre?
Looks quite small to me, for a big man.
Tell you something that I've noticed. In the middle, it's almost as if it's thinner in the middle so we could see through it.
Ah.
I don't know. You can see. I'm sure I'm not allowed to touch it, but I will anyway. Very good. To think that the great man. Now, my one worry about this is that this is not the only eye patch he wore in the film. Apparently, as you say there, he's wearing a different one every day. Does that make it more difficult to price?
We don't know exactly how many were made for the film in this case, but the important thing with this is it does come with a letter of authenticity, so we know it's a genuine one and it's come directly. So
and
it's got his makeup.
Authenticates it?
Yeah,
Who?
it was from the. I think it's from the director of the film. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we know it's got a good provenance.
How much would you pay for it?
Well,
First
it depends,
question.
like all these things, how much it means to you.
Exactly.
And how much you have in the bank, I suppose.
Yeah.
I think probably that's about 5,000, I would think.
I think it might be a bit more, actually, because he was an iconic hero, wasn't he, John Wayne? I'd say 7.
I think we're going to be offering you a job soon. For this one, we would expect it to make 6,000 to 8,000.
And no, you can't have it.
You sure? If you just let me had to buy that wig, you don't have any John Wayne wigs or hats?
We'll see what we can do.
Do you know, or a John Wayne holster, a gun, something like that.
No.
What, saddle? Anything? Right.
No.
What have we got here?
So something different again. This is Amy Winehouse's dress, which you may have seen in the video, Tears Dry on Their Own. And it was worn on 3 notable occasions in 2007 within a week. So she wore it for the
Well, I
video.
wouldn't know how to price that. What do you think?
This is quite tricky, isn't it?
Yes. It's quite sad because it's so recent.
Quick.
Yep. We
I
would
don't know.
10,000, 10,000?
£3,000.
10?
We would expect this one to fetch 10 to 15,000.
Lovely. And finally, we've got Robbie Williams' rock DJ outfit, which may, because you'll be able to see this on video and all sorts of things. Again, Ruth, will put a price on that one?
Oh, well, if Amy's went for 6,000.
6, I think.
Is it just the T-shirt or the jeans
No,
as
the
well?
whole lot.
Well, it's the T-shirt and the jeans, but many people have been asking if it's the pants, but we don't have the pants.
I think 10K.
Well, the final one, the estimate we put on this one is £1,000 to £1,500.
Really?
As much as we
People,
thought.
well, people will be in touch with that. Well, it only is an old vest and a pair of jeans, really, isn't it?
If he'd gone for the pants, he probably would have got
Yeah,
more.
it was the pants that...
Nicolette, thank you very much.
Thank
Very,
you
very
very much.
interesting, all of that. At Christie's, 26th of June, which is a Wednesday, and you can view them from the 22nd. Very interesting.
Yeah, thank
okay, we're going to take a break there. We've got Sharon Marshall. She's got all the storylines, and you will have a weekend of cliffhangers on the soap front.
Yeah, we've got Soapbox after the break. See you then.